Hello everyone, and welcome to Within. Within is a game developed by Crux Game Studio. The description reads, when Maya gets a disturbing phone call from her estranged younger brother, Nick, it sets in motion a series of horrific events that stirs the past and threatens to destroy all she holds dear. So, I know nothing about this game. I just thought it kind of looked cool, so let's get into it. Whoosh. They abandoned the god who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 13:15.
I haven't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened.
He's just like me for real.
I'm used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
Yeah, red flag. I'd definitely go check in on my sibling if they suddenly called
I
me and
must
said
have called
that.
him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
Big sister right there. Unless he's the older sibling, who cares? Whatever, they're siblings. She's acting like a bitch. She's got big sister energy right now. Also, this looks really good. I like the
I should get this over
intro.
with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
Screw work. We got family to take care of. Left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Thank God. Whoa, this feels a little weird.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Oh, I hate that, dude. Virgo. Alright, 405. Can we run? Oh, this is so slow. That's okay. 410. Wait, what? 403. 404. Okay, so it's on the other side. Just add a run function. Also, I kind of hate that, like, I understand why.
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
find another way around it.
Sure. You got your little explanation here, okay? But I kind of hated whenever they put, like, false barriers, like, right, like, in places like this. I know it's for gameplay's sake, like, to save time or whatever, but I don't know. That always seems a little lazy to me. I have to say this dev is lazy.
Hello?
Huh, where'd they go?
Wish you
There
could
was someone
peek.
just here.
Something around here? It looks like something, doesn't it? Yeah, whatever.
Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers.
Although, if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
I should ring the doorbell, see if he answers.
Yeah, sorry. Nissan?
I guess he's either not home, or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
Yeah, we can stop talking shit now. Now, you know what? She's here. She's doing the work. She can talk all the shit she wants.
Gosh, what is that
What?
smell?
Bro, you
Nick?
live like this?
Nick, are you here?
There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
Is it?
How is he
Ew.
living like this? This is terrible.
Yeah, this is quite awful, dude. This would send me into a goddamn frenzy. I'd start cleaning immediately.
I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday.
I like that this is all voice acted too. This actress is doing a good
Why
job.
can't he get a bed like a normal person?
You just don't understand what it's like to be a man.
What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here.
Oh, so a man can't drink some
Looks
sody
like
pop.
he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken
He looks nice.
maybe a year before she died. Before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Oh, dude, cancer's no joke. Oh, okay, no need to jump scare us with her like that. I already
When
feel
Ma
bad.
got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from
So we are
cancer.
the older sibling.
We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Oh, it's okay, honey. All we do, look, we call that character building, okay? A little bit of trauma, a little bit of having to do some child parenting or whatever while you're a child, too. It happens, Doc. Is that a note? Do not open. Go back.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
We'll come back in a sec. Even have a mirror. All right, let's go.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Wait, did we close the other door? Okay, cool.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
We could kick it. Got 2 legs, don't you? Ain't nothing in the bed. Is there any other way I'm actually supposed to... Usually there's just something sitting around that just tells us, right? Or I could just try to see. You never know. She might actually want to kick
The
down
first
the
thing
door.
I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
That is a way to help people who are depressed. But I doubt he's depressed.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
How am I supposed to get it open? Mama? Oh no. Can't crouch, can't run, can't do anything like that. That's the only thing I do not like in horror games. If I can't run, jump, or crouch, I usually just write it off. But to be fair, that's typically if I'm playing Roblox horror games.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think, if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
Oh, so he was already drinking when he was 16.
Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death.
With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Oh, it happens. Especially if you got your own stuff going on. What did she say? He was 8 and she was 15, so they're 7 years older than him? Like, come on, you still have to... Oh,
Hello?
hell yeah!
Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello? Hello? How did this door open?
Don't question it. So,
There's
like,
gotta be a light switch somewhere.
that's what I was getting to. You just quit cutting me off.
Who unlocked it?
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he?
Oh.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed.
All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into?
Yeah, he's into some good shit. Mm-hmm. 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 Some of these look kind of AI generated, not gonna lie.
I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months.
Oh, dude, that's so relatable. If anybody, like, if you're somebody who actually cares about, like, playing music when you're in school, man, and I mean, like, actually, like, forming a band and whatnot, I don't even know what I'm saying here. Look, all I'm saying is I'm remembering all the frustrating times where people would be like, yeah, dude, you want to form a band? Because I play guitar, and we'll be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then I put in all this work, and they do nothing. It's like people will think about the glory, the money, the potential of, like, the success as opposed to actually putting in the work to, like, do that. They don't have a love for it. They're in love with the idea of it.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
That's what games are for. To escape.
A USB drive. Maybe it'll come in handy.
All this porn.
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
That's it, huh? Okay. And this one?
Nothing useful here.
Can we close this? Damn, I hate leaving doors open.
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him.
I should turn on this computer.
Oh, right. Sorry. Boot failure,
I could probably
USB
use the
drive.
USB drive I found in that drawer.
Okay. Sandbox OS. Safety, security, anonymity. Playlog or game.exe. So playlog. Oh, okay, that's a lot of yap. Okay, I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a secure, heavily modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legend about this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named, no instructions. I think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it. Things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. True. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose a post document. Sorry. I think I'm getting sick or something. My nose is a little goofy. I can later use them to compose a post documenting my journey for the r/occult subreddit. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. Stories around the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it, and then this number goes off. Okay, so that's all we have. And here's the exe file. Oh, sick. Loaded for us the first time. Seems like it was a skill issue on his part. Loser. Was the Was the... This looks pretty normal. Hello? Mush mush? What am I stepping on? Meat? Oh, this is sick. Oh, it's even better. I understand. Is he just gonna keep yapping? Do I just walk? Yeah, there's a way to go over here. Thanks for talking, dude. Are gorgeous. What? Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, I hope this doesn't go on forever. If I can't run, I'm gonna lose it. Ways to go. Okay, dark path down that way. Ain't no way y'all gonna make me trudge through a maze without being able to run. I'm not gonna stop whining. I need to run. This one's cool too. Whoa! Alright. Is that him? Is that my brother? I'll go this way now. Oh! Alright. Well, I got play log 3.
That file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
Alright, cool. So just so we're clear. This one, blah blah blah, he talks about how it's dangerous to play this game apparently, and he has to... It's taken him 6 months to track it down. He's trying to get some information on it. Works randomly, but we got it the first time. So play log 3. We're missing 2. Got it to run. First impressions, a creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. The game's unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up files and then randomly spitting them back. No credits, no title screen, no save load. It was hard to find. So many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an add-on link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it in as cryptically zipped archive files. I'm sorry, zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. Yeah. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it allows itself to be found by those whom it selects. There are stories that it was not created by human hands, that it was birthed whole in the filth of the dark web, a digital abomination conceived and formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. As I spend hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can 3FCC 95AE668 F1 3A969 B2 CC 934 8F 1228. Profound. Oops. Did we go back into the game? Can I exit this? Alright, go back into the game. Hey, I met the other guy! Show me my brother! Give you that a lot, though. Yo, boy. The graffiti is pre-Sumerian. Let's see. Looks like shit to me. Adios. Okay, so last time... Okay, so that's barred. Now I can go down this way. You know what? I gotta respect the sister for just, like, finding this stuff. Reading all that. Seeing how creepy this shit is and then going, oh, I don't care, I'm just gonna find my brother. Right? No, red means scary. I'm not scared. Whoa!
What the hell is this? Nick!
Alright.
Pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense.
We gotta...
I've got to get this game going again. Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights.
The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
I'm gonna fight. Got some gloves around here. Close the door, at the very least. Alright, whatever, let's just get back into it. Oh, we got a log file this time, I kinda wanna know. Yeah, there we go. Why do we keep skipping? 1, 3, 5, okay, that's fine. Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence. Waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise. Malaise? An intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds from the other room. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deacon. Deacon, okay. Perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect, and then Sumeria, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust regret cycles of serial sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong. Oh god, my nose. I really am getting sick. A vile parasitical being that consumes those it selects. The simplicity of the game is almost certainly deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocational ritual. Oh, invocation ritual. Have I made a terrible mistake? What am I awakening in the dark? The game is trying to 3F CC958E668F13A969B2CC9348A8F1228. True. Different place this time. Walls are brown. Still look like shit. My brother? Mi hermano? We're going this way then. Just gotta scroll this time. Okay, cool. 1 of 4 collected. The drawings are immaculate. Is this one gonna talk to me when I go? Nope. I do think demonology stuff is kind of cool, though. I don't know too much about it. I know the thing that kind of got me to want, at least interested in the Ars Goetia, which I think it's called Goetia, or it's pronounced that way. The big book of demonology is actually Genshin Impact. Because if you look at the names for a lot of the characters, or some of the characters, like the 7, it's demon names. Like I believe like Raiden is Baal, and Makoto is like Beelzebub. Strongly is some, I forget his. Rux Lapis. At the right of Dissension? Hello? No. There's no way I'd have a chase in this game. Simply because I can't run. One thing I've been complaining about the most. So I only got 2 out of 4 though. And this guy's gonna yap again. There's a way to go. I like to imagine he's saying something goofy like hit up Bale on SoundCloud. My brother?
Maya, help me. Please. You have to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Yeah.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello? What the?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Picture's different. Fuck you. I'm gonna look at this picture first. Or don't do anything.
Oh, that's awful. How could the picture have changed like this?
Oh no, she's still a baddie. I get that I let that gam yam me.
Nobody. But that's impossible.
Yeah, we're getting fucked with by whatever's.
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
That's what gaming for too long does to you, girlie. I should know, I'm now a ghoul. Anyway. Back at it again with the PC gaming. We gonna get log number 7 this time? No, oh my god, 12. I saw Alex today. He was here, in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney. I don't know why I can't read today. I'm so sorry. Let me start again. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in the morgue, the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. That there could be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her and tell her to stay put and not come looking for me, because I know Maya. She'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here, 3FCC95AE668F1 3A969B2CC934 A8F1228. See. He really loves her, huh? They really love each other. I like that. Nope. That's what I thought. You're not gonna stop me from playing you. There's another scroll over here. This one is gorgeous. Alright. Should I walk up there? It's closed anyway. And our final scroll. Nah. He can't just be doing that. Bro's geeked out crawling on the ceiling. How it feels to chew 5 gum. Oh shit. Hello? Oh, it's Baphomet. Hello. That is my favorite skin in Goat Simulator. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait!
Nico.
Nick!
Oh shit, the door's actually open. Is there more trash
Nick!
here? I feel like there's more trash here. Wait, there is. I thought I was just seeing things before. That's why this stuff is in the way. There he is.
Nick! Nick, stop! It's me!
Oh, there's even more trash in the hallways. It's like Blade Runner.
What the hell?
He really is weakened.
I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
Alright, fuck that then. Where are we going then? This way? It can't go up. Hello? Sounds like somebody else is walking around the stairs too. Unless it's my footsteps were delayed for whatever reason.
Maya, I'm down here. Come
Yeah.
quietly.
Looks like that thing is after us now. Is it actually after us, or is it just like aware of us?
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya.
Ah, we're being lured.
Where are you? We're all waiting.
I know, I actually think that things with like things that like mimic humans and stuff are really, really creepy. Like the Mandela cat. Hello, before I go over there, let me just yap about this for a second. So like I really do like horror like a lot, right? And there's not like a whole lot that actually gets me or bothers me too much. Like of course you can still get messed up by the, you know, random jump scares that you get here and there whenever you play a game or watch a movie or something, but there hasn't been anything for a long time that has really like gotten under my skin. And the first thing that did that in a long time, is probably true for a lot of people, is the Mandela catalog. Just because, like, yeah, the faces and stuff are like really creepy, and the police sketches that he had used in the earlier videos, really like sold it. But it was like just the thought of like something you don't even know following you home, and it's not necessarily there to kill you where it is, but like it's trying to get you to off yourself so that it could like take your body and do some like that kind of thing was kind of like getting me. And then I remembered that there was this urban legend story or something. I don't know if it was from Mr. Nightmare or something that I was listening to. It was like some people that were out in the woods, and it was like a good amount of them, and it was like a guy and his girlfriend, I think another girl and like 2 other guys or whatever. And they were trying to find a guy who went to go off to like piss by himself in a lake. And when he was trying to get it on with his girlfriend in the RV or whatever, he kept getting interrupted because they were like, hey, we don't know where he's at. I don't even remember the guy's name. I'm just going to call him Josh for now. We don't know where Josh is at or whatever. And they were like, all right, we'll go look for him. And they couldn't find him. And I think this is the same story. I can't remember if I'm crossing them up, but they did have a gun with them. And they heard this like crunching or whatever and shined their lights around and saw a deer just like on all fours chewing on something peacefully, right? but it was crunchy, and they were like, oh, that's kind of weird. And they realized that it was all red, and it was kind of freaky, right? And it was just kind of looking at them like it wasn't like leaving or anything, and it scared them, made them so uneasy. And I can't remember what made the guy shoot at it, but he shot at it, and instead of moving, it just stood still and then stood up. and I was like, oh no, bro. Just the thought of like seeing something that you're not supposed to see. Like, not necessarily something that's like Lovecraftian in a way. Just you know for a fact, this is not supposed to happen with the rules of reality that you understand, right? Seeing a goat stand up on its hind legs, giving you a deadpan look was just like that's something that's like creepy to me. So yeah, the Mandela catalog kind of gets to be that way too. God, I really am getting sick. Anyway, thanks for listening to that. Let's save our brother. If I can even do it.
You can't save me, Maya.
Yeah.
You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
I wasn't drunk driving. Idiot.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Oh. Well, pull up then. Let me get my gloves. Can't move. Oh, he really did pull up. I was just kidding, dude. I can't fight you. Yeah.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him.
It's depressing.
I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us.
I'm not gonna lie, when the
Shielded
subtitles were
me.
loading, I thought it said shitted.
I think that's how I got away.
She was gonna say when
I
it
think-
started running towards me, I shitted myself.
I think it was Nick who saved me.
Oh. Oh, that was it? Okay, that was a nice little experience, I guess. Post-credit scene, or... Nope. No post-credit scene. I see. Pretty sure what happens if I hit continue? Oh, we
I
just...
can't go back in there yet. I need to go after Nick.
Yeah, I see. Right. So I guess that was Within. It was a cool game. It's just, it was a walking simulator more than anything else. I would prefer a game that I can, like, you know, interact with stuff. I mean, you heard me whine about it earlier where I said there's no run or crouch or anything like that, and I'm like, eh. But yeah, I thought it was pretty solid for what it was. If it's gonna be a walking simulator horror style game, then, I mean, this is it. It was alright. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, don't forget to support the developer. I will definitely put their stuff, their details, as I usually do with every video, in the comments. And, yep, with that said, have a good one. Bye-bye.